please, before we dive into this Jeff Teague review, make sure to subscribe. We got a lot of more content coming your way. One of the reasons the Celtics got a good one in Jeff Teague is because he's still pretty quick at 32 years young, and has a great change of pace to his game, right? So he uses a lot of different dribbles, and they're pretty simple, to be honest. Here's a crossover just to get a little hesitation, and then he speeds right past, right? So even if you go back to the scouting reports, you'll see that for years, people recognize that Jeff Teague was a quick one, right? And he uses these little crossovers just to throw someone off balance, get their hips improperly aligned, misproperly aligned, whatever the hell the word is, and then blow right past them, right? So we're going to see it again. Here we go. This is going to work nice for the Celtics, the spread pick and roll, right? If there's a bench unit of him and maybe Time Lord, and then on the wings, it's Aaron Nesmith, a good shooter, Marcus Smart, a good shooter now, and then Grant Williams, someone who has progressed as a shooter over the back half of the year and the postseason. You're going to see it work really well, okay? Here, he's just going to reject the screen altogether and go right to the hoop. Right? Look at the burst here. So the Celtics can rely on this for a little bit of scoring in their second unit, although he's going to play more of a distributing role. So this was this high screen role that I'm talking about. You can picture this with some Celtics in the lineup that are good shooters. Maybe you swap Jaylen Brown in there for the aforementioned Grant Williams, and it can be pretty effective. Here we go on the slow-mo. And the slow-mo is just to emphasize the burst here, right? Pretty good, pretty well done. Pretty well done, Mr. Teague. Here we got one more. Uses that crossover again. Little hang dribble, right? So nothing crazy here, but it's really effective. Jumps right back into the body. He's great at drawing in help defenders, right? So I put the help defenders in that like really obnoxious neon blue circle. And then the guys that are going to be passed to are in the white, right? So he'll dribble, right? Make sure he draws the person in. Jeff Teague is just a really good point guard in this way, right? Really good at initiating offense and creating for others through his playmaking. Look at this lead pass right here to Vince Carter, right? Come back, Vince Carter. Don't ever retire. That's really well executed. He really sees the floor. Again, draws the defender out, right? Leaves someone open near the hoop. Okay, so he's going to generate a lot of easy buckets for the Celtics, and they need that given their young core. They're kind of inexperienced younger players, from Romeo Langford to Tremont Waters to Aaron Nesmith, right? Peyton Pritchard now, okay? So he's definitely going to need to create some good looks, some easy looks in the second unit. I think this is actually an underrated signing for the Celtics at this point, for sure. Look at this pass back out to Karl Anthony Towns, right? So good stuff from Jeff Teague all around. And the only thing you can kind of knock him for is, well, not the only thing, but he turns down some decent looks, right? He should have shot that right away. Instead, he takes a harder shot. It's, again, we're going to see it. He should have pulled up, right? He should have pulled up right here for three when his man goes underneath the screen. Instead, he takes this like 15-foot runner from the elbow, mid-range too, right? Don't really love it. Fortunately, in Boston, he's going to be tasked with distributing a little bit more than scoring. So I'm not really too worried about this, and I don't think you should be too worried about it either. Although I'm sure at some point we'll hear like Brian Scalabrine, say something on the broadcast about it. Rest in peace, Tommy, by the way. So I wouldn't worry this too much. Just monitor it a little bit, right? Turning down these good looks. Here's another one at the rim. Go in hard, get the foul, right? That's a tough pass to handle, right? You go in hard and get the foul, okay? Defensively, he is a veteran, okay? So he can be an average to even a plus defensive player when he's really locked in, and he'll still dunk on you, by the way. But he baits people in. Watch him bait you into thinking you have space to dribble, and then he darts out, okay? This is super veteran, super savvy, right? You're going to see it again here, this fake and retreat, as they call it in basketball. He's going to fake here and retreat back to the middle. He fakes out Kyle Lowry, right? He's daring Kyle Lowry to throw a pass one way, knowing that he'll be there to intercept it. So Celtics fans, he's also very good at picking passing lanes, for sure. Really good at that. So Celtics fans got a good one here to play maybe 18 to 20 minutes and give Kemba some more rest as he goes out there and plays pretty good defense, or at least good enough defense. Can still shoot just good enough from three, but really going to be a good initiator of the offense on the second unit. That's what they need. Well, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe. We got a lot of good content. We appreciate all the great feedback. please, before we dive into this Jeff Teague